welcome to my pick a card channel, the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. Pull up a chair and get cozy. We're going to have a little chat today. I want to welcome back my beautiful returning subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being here and for all of your beautiful comments. A big congratulations to this month's winners of the free tarot reading. Be sure to drop your comments. I'm going to be drawing another name this week, so be sure to drop your comments below and hit your notification bell as well so that I can notify you if you are chosen the winner. Or if you have left me comments in the past, be sure to check your old notifications, because I believe I'm waiting for at least one more past recipient to come forward to claim their prize. So be sure to check your messages, check your notifications as well to make sure that you didn't miss a message from me. And I do leave you clear indications on how to reach out to me via the message that I comment underneath your original comment by asking you to reach out via one of my links below. So be sure to do that. But if you're new to the channel, we would love to have you join us here. Welcome to the Tarot Cottage. I do pick a card readings on this channel, and I do try to release at least 2 to 3 times a week. So be sure to check back for new content. And if you have ideas for new content, drop those ideas in the comment section. And even that little comment or an emoji is enough to enter for your chance to win a free reading with me. And I just offer that to my subscribers as a way of a thank you for your presence here, because I really appreciate you here and I appreciate the engagement that you show on my channel. So for today's pick a card topic, it actually is coming from the comment section. Somebody offered this great idea of intentions versus actions towards you. So the person on your mind, what are their intentions with you versus the actual actions you're going to see them take in this connection. We do have 3 piles to choose from today. Pile number 1 with the Magician and the pink flower. Pile number 2 with the World and the blue flower. Pile number 3 with the Tower and the purple flower. So whichever pile or piles are calling out to you, there could be messages waiting. And my timestamps are always listed below. I'm going to jump into pile number 1. Again, today's topic is all about the intentions of the person towards you, or the person on your mind, versus their actual actions that they're going to take towards you. Pile 1, pile 2, pile number 3. Hello, pile number 1. You were drawn to the pink flower. You're also drawn to the Magician, and this is your reading. Actions versus their intentions. What are their intentions towards you? What actions will they take? Now, the Magician does speak to somebody who could be making a plan, who wants to maybe micromanage the plan a little bit. Whenever I see this particular Magician, it is a rabbit, and that's my symbol of the Page of Wands, or any page that wants to go exploring. So I know that there's attraction here, but I also see them with their hands in the air. It looks like their hands are dirty. Whenever I see this card, I think of that Fiona Apple song where she says, "My hands are too dirty to hold." So this person is very interested in exploring, but they could suffer from a lack of confidence or something within themselves where they don't feel valuable enough or good enough. That could affect the actual actions based on their intentions. The bone up here, which is representing the wands, is speaking about maybe bones to pick, things to explore. So let's take a look and see their actions versus their intentions towards you. We're going to start with intentions. I'm going to use Brit's Third Eye Tarot for you to begin. What are their intentions towards pile number 1? How do they feel? What are their intentions at this moment towards pile number 1? We're going to sort of do a split reading for you today. Intentions will go on one side and the actions will go on the other. So starting with intentions for pile 1, please. What are their intentions in this connection? We have the Hanged Man. We have the Hierophant. The Three of Wands. They're showing the Six of Pentacles. You can already be in sort of a communication with this person. There's a back and forth banter that's happening. We're in the process of getting to know each other. We're in the process of really clarifying ourselves, maybe figuring out the intentions of the other person, but we haven't gotten that deep yet. We haven't received information from this person about where they think it's headed. So let's take a look here, please, Spirit. What are their intentions? Ace of Cups. And the truth is, I feel like this person has good and genuine intentions. I don't think that they're the player type. I don't think they want to be that type of person, even if they have exhibited that type of behavior in the past. I don't think they want to be that person. I think they are looking to the future. I think that the caveat that gets in the way is themselves at times here with the Hierophant energy, but their intentions feel good up to this point. They're looking towards the future. I feel like they're still gathering more information, and the thing that might be getting in their way is their own feelings about themselves. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. A lot of Taurus energy here, Virgo, Capricorn, Emperor, Aries energy coming through. And I wanted to highlight this for you, Pile 1, because if you are the divine feminine or you resonate with that energy field, because it doesn't have to do it with gender, it has to do with energy. If you are this divine feminine energy, there's nothing you can't do. Look at all of the tasks she's taking on. There's nothing that you're incapable of. There's nothing you can't do. This is beauty. This is grace. And she's beauty and she's grace and she's Miss United States. Like, there's just something beautiful about you. And then we have this Emperor energy. And what I love about tarot is that it's like an art collection. I have this tarot collection, and it's like a mini art collection, because all the themes are going to be represented across all of the decks, but they're all going to be represented differently in whatever the artist wanted to create in that theme. And in this theme with the Emperor, you can see the roots are deep. We can't see everything above the surface, and there's a hollowness in the tree, which means that there's a hollowness in this person. And it makes me feel like they feel hollow. They don't feel complete. They feel insecure. And you've got it all. So it's like you are the perfect launching pad if they want it to match your energy. It's like they feel like they really have to rise above their station in life in a lot of ways to get to where they need to be to deserve you, if I'm honest. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles coming out with that Seven of Wands. Back of deck, we have the Five of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Now, what's interesting about the Five and the Ace being presented together is that's the Six of Swords, which is a collaboration to achieve clarity over our stress, clarity over what we are perceiving about ourselves versus reality in this moment. So their intentions here are good. They want to keep exploring this. They want to expand this, albeit there is a feeling about holding space and struggling to maintain optimism versus insecurity in the future of this situation. That is what they are struggling with in this expansion, but it has nothing to do with what you have to bring to the table, because they know that you deserve it all. And I feel like this is the type of person that would want to give you that all. And the hurdle they have to get over is their ego telling them, you need to keep yourself safe, that you need to keep yourself safe here. This could blow up in your face. This person could reject you. That's what they're struggling with here. But that's not a clear depiction of the Ace. The reality, this Ace of Swords comes after, there's the Ten of Swords, comes after this idea, these ideas that we fuel towards insecurities and bringing us to a place where we are so fearful of moving forward or moving into the unknown because we're paralyzed by what has happened in the past. There's something really emotional about this person that maybe hasn't come to light yet. Some experiences in the past that haven't come to light yet. And it's through the collaboration, it's through the conversation, it's through the transition that perhaps they will feel more at ease to implement the intentions that they have towards actual actions in the future. I'm going to get a couple of message cards to see what sort of thoughts they're having based on current intentions towards pile number 1, please. Because it's like their higher self sees the opportunity with you, sees this beautiful goal, and they need to get out of this cube. They need to get out of the box of thinking that they have contributed to this Ten of Swords and get into action and allow this transition to carry them. I know you're right. I'm trying to forgive myself. It's like I know you're the right path. I know that you are abundant. I know that you're beautiful. And I'm trying to forgive myself. I'm trying to heal myself. I want to dedicate a song to you because I think this is a good seed. I think this is a good person. They just feel like they have, because I keep hearing that song from Fiona Apple, hunger hurts and I want them so bad, but it kills. And I know I'm a mess they don't want to clean up. So wondering if they are a mess that you don't want to deal with, knowing that they have a lot of issues perhaps, or knowing that they feel like they have a lot of issues that they don't want to bring to the table. Says, I'm not blind to the signs. I see the opportunity in this connection. I really miss you a lot. I've even thought about living together. So when they're not talking to you, they feel like something's missing. They've had fantasies about what it would be like to move this into something more. But my nerves have been getting the best of me in this situation. I've been thinking of proposing to you. You're so different, but that's why I love you. So making a proposition, maybe not a full-fledged proposal, but it could be. And the truth is, this is where the conflict comes from. They've been hurt before, not by you, but they're also hiding that hurt. They've been hurt by love before, and they're taking some of that baggage into the present moment. Now, let's take a look here at their intentions versus their actual actions. What actions are they taking? What actions can pile number one anticipate them taking into the future to perhaps bridge the gap between their intentions and actual outcomes? Six of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Lots of Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Lots of Taurus energy coming through. We have the Page of Swords. It's coming out with the Fool. And then we have that Six of Wands. Back of the deck is the King of Swords. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Maybe an overthinker. Can we clarify the Six of Pentacles, please? Eight of Cups. Supporting the Six of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands with the Four of Cups. There's such an emphasis here in their actions, pile one, on you finding something out about them, or you finding out that they are weak, or you finding out that they're insecure. It's like they're really worried about that. They could overcompensate by trying to be extra funny, by trying to be extra flirtatious as well, because it's like they're still sorting out their helplessness in this connection. And it's being determined by how much you like them or how much confidence you feel about the situation. So they're really looking to you a lot here. They do have the intention, and again, they're going to bring that forward in action, of further communication with you. And I feel like the more they talk with you, the closer and closer they are to edging away from that old insecurity and that old field. Because they're applying a certain strategy here in their actions, if I'm honest, in the future. And the strategy that they're applying, they're hoping will lead to more confidence and success with you. But it's like they're figuring it out. They're still gathering all of that intel. They're still learning about you. And they're still really observing how you react, how you feel. Their eyes are on you. As almost like a leader of like, how confident should I feel in this situation based on what I'm observing from this person. I feel like their actions are going to show you that, like, I think they're going to continue to pursue. There's going to be continuation of communication here. And the longer we do that, the more confidence starts to creep in. Because that's their way, and it seems like it's not a risk to you, or to our perception. Maybe it doesn't feel like a risk, but in their eyes, this is a risk to them. To continue to kind of maintain, to keep putting effort in. It's like they feel like they're at a risk, or they're risking a lot. Because it's like they're afraid to put too much hope in the future. And their actions could determine how abundant that future looks. But they're afraid to put too much hope in the future, because I feel like on some level they're afraid to put the hope in themselves, because they don't have a very high opinion of themselves all the time. We have the High Priestess. Back of the deck is the King of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. And the Justice, opening up Pandora's box, the Six of Swords. I love that we've moved into the King and Queen of Pentacles, because in their future, I don't see it coming to a close, pile one. I really feel as though this is going to continue. I feel like the two of you are going to continue to explore. And then there's like more leaps of faith that we could perhaps expect in the future of this situation, because your higher self is preparing you for major change, and preparing this person for major change by helping them to clear out what needs to be cleared out in the conflict, in the fear, so that they can move out of the Five of Swords and into this position. And the truth is that it's not all up to you. This person has to be able to push through their own hurdles, their own obstacles to achieve this position. And it's like they have to be willing to open up that Pandora's box. They have to be willing to face the positive, in this case, the positive consequences of their actions here, which is transition into clarity, transitions into peace, which offers them more strength. So the actual actions versus the intentions, I feel like the actual actions are really good, actually. Continuation of communication, maybe some fiery attraction coming in as well. Some sexual exploration could be a part of this too. And they're really looking to you. It's like they're looking to you for confidence. If you're feeling confident about where things are, if you're feeling secure about where things are, that's really going to help this person feel more secure in the future. Because it's teaching them to slowly push themselves out of their comfort zone, to take that leap of faith, and to stop trying to protect themselves from this Five of Swords. Seven of Wands, finding the determination to build a foundation that doesn't include that conflict. So I feel like their actual action is going to show them building a new foundation with you. I think this is going to be a fun exploration. Your guides say that you're going to really kind of hold on to your independence for a while, but the Hermit, the Empress, Three of Pentacles, this is the Chariot. There's a lot more to come here. Their intentions, this is a good person. This somebody has good intentions. The hesitation you may see is a reflection of their insides and how they're feeling themselves and their ability to offer you what you deserve. So I feel like it's going to be a slow approach here. The Hermit here, it's somebody who's afraid, who's grounding themselves with every step. And with every step, especially over the course of maybe even the next, honestly, over the next 6 to 10 months, you may be finding yourself in a full-fledged relationship with this person. If you haven't already defined it as such in this moment, this is kind of a benchmark in your love cycle, Pile 1. And this could be a big, strong, very heavy, strong benchmark for this person too. Because Spirit says we may be exploring this kind of in a loosey-goosey way. We may be exploring it with just like a sexual exploration in mind, but love could creep in when you least expect it in the future of this connection. So I feel like their intentions could lead you to a really favorable outcome. Look at that. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles showing themselves as well. So even attempting to approach this connection individually as independence can still reach you to an abundant outcome in this scenario in the future position as well. I feel like their intentions match their desires towards furthering this connection in the future. I feel like their actions might not always represent that desire, but we have to look beyond the immediate appearances, even if this person is taking small baby steps towards the growth that we want. But I also feel like a lot more is going to be coming to light in the next 12 months. I feel like you're still going to be experiencing this relationship in the distant future as well. So there's a lot to come. There's a lot of possibilities in the future of this situation. Intentions versus actions in the future. What will happen in the future of this connection for pile number 1, please, here? We have the clear endeavor. I love that because we're talking about intentions and having crystal clear intentions. A clear endeavor. And they're speaking about clarity coming in for you in the future. And clarity especially coming in for the Divine Masculine in this case, because they're cleaning out the closet, they're cleaning out the clutter. And Spirit says just surrender. More is going to be revealed to you here. I feel like if you celebrate in the holiday season or on Christmas, I feel like you're going to be spending Christmas with this person. We have expansion. I love it here. It says here, you are worth it. And I feel like that's what this person is struggling with. And Spirit hopes you know that this is the truth, the absolute truth for you. But this is what this person is struggling with. So you may also feel like you're struggling with that as well. And that's why you're drawn together, because you're a parallel to this person. And your confidence could be the key to this person's success. But this is moving forward. Their intentions are good. Their actions are going to reflect that. And I feel like it's going to continue to expand. Let's get a charm bowl, please, for pile number 1. Advice for this connection, intentions versus action. 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords, a lot of overthinking. It's a big worry wart here. Somebody who is stuck in a trench of worry. And it's because maybe they've been hurt before. They don't want to put all their eggs in one basket because they're afraid of getting that rejection. In this moment, they may be jumping to a negative conclusion about where this momentum is carrying them because they're stuck in that desire to be expanded, because they're stuck behind this hurdle. But this is temporary. Spirit says there's a deliverance system here. This person, if they continue to pursue, could be delivered from that old timeline into something brand new. In the bowl today, we have the shovel. It tracks with the 9 of Swords because of the karmic trenches that we may have dug for ourselves. We have somebody who's afraid of being deluded, or is like afraid of being delusional about you because they put you on such a high pedestal. But we have news coming in, continued communication. I also feel like, again, there's a sense of listening to the notes of intuition and sitting upon secrets that we know to be true, maybe heartbreaks that we have, because the crown is reversed. And this connection may be trying to teach this person to straighten their crown by listening to the notes of intuition. We have acoustics, luck on our side with the 4-leaf clover next to the beautiful siren. So you could be representing that beautiful siren of asking them to just jump in with 2 feet, get in the water. And we have the beautiful 5 of Pentacles. I think of the Divine Feminine. I think of the Hierophant. I think of the opportunity that you are actually representing for this person. Like you are abundance manifested. Pile number 1, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates with you. Consider dropping your comment below for your chance to win a free reading with me. You can also check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading. That link is below as well. I have other links below down there for TikTok, for Instagram. I'm thinking about starting to do lives here on YouTube. So if you're interested in live readings, be sure to drop a comment below about that because I'm just trying to gauge people's interest in that as well. But I hope you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Hello, pile 2. You are drawn to the blue flower. You were also drawn to the World card, and this is your reading. The person on your mind's intentions towards you versus their actual actions that they are going to take towards you. We're going to do a comparison today for you, pile 2. And you were drawn to the World card. Now, I always say that we can't achieve the world in tarot unless we take that Fool's leap. The Fool starts the journey and the world ends it. And you'll notice that there's a big circle or a big 0 here around the skull. And so there's a desire for action, perhaps, or leaps of faith that are necessary in this situation in order to achieve success. You can't deny the skull symbol of reality and transition. We have a little kind of teardrop coming down too. So we could be having to combat some fear, some sadness. But we're going to start with the Sante Morte Book of the Dead Tarot on the left-hand side to look at their current intentions towards you in this connection. And we are starting with the 9 of Pentacles. What are their intentions? Thank you. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Hermit. Back of deck is already the King of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Virgo energy here as well. Two of Wands. The Four of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. Back of the deck is the Strength, Leo energy coming through with the 8 of Swords. Okay, so when it comes to their intentions, pile 2, I feel like this person has an issue with controlling the momentum of the connection. It's like they want the opportunity. That's one thing. They want to save it. It's almost feeling like they're saving it for later, putting it in their pocket for later, because this is supporting the Hermit. And the Hermit is talking about taking small steps. Right? Tiny steps, maybe tiny steps to reveal myself, maybe tiny steps to put myself through leaps of faith in order to achieve the goal here. But their intention is to explore it. There's a lot of like back and forth flirtation. There's a lot of planning with the Two of Wands too, but there's also sort of a parallel in pathways with the Two of Wands sometimes. It's like we can choose to take this path or we can choose to take this path. And in this case, I always think of Russian roulette with the 2 pistols. It's like maybe taking a bit of a risk with their intentions in this moment, if I'm honest, because they do have intentions of taking their time. There's a big timepiece here. There's a big flower of expansion. But every time I see a big flower like that, I think of compassion. So somebody maybe who needs compassion because of what has created this necessity for time inside of them. But also it's like you can see the Divine Feminine is dangling someone over the bank here. It's like they're afraid of being controlled or afraid of being possessed or afraid of having someone take the control away from them. And that's a limitation that they have because the 8 of Swords is here, which means this is a prison they need to wrestle themselves out of as well, because they're holding on to some sort of rigid idea, and it's limiting them, to be honest. It's like if they have certain intentions because they know they want the opportunity, then their actions should reflect that. And we're going to take a look at that in a moment about whether their actions will reflect that intention, or maybe their actions will be even better than what their intentions are here. because their intentions are to take their time. It's not that they don't want a good outcome, but their intentions are to take their time. And sometimes if we allow ourselves to get distracted by obstacles, delays, frustrations, just little blips in the road, then our intentions are like, the intentions around hell that are, or what's the saying? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. So we may have good intentions, but if we continue to delay, we may not be able to achieve the goal that we had in the first place, because we're playing a game of Russian roulette, and it's very dangerous because they want the opportunity. That is their intention, to maintain the opportunity. But the Hermit, I will admit, is not necessarily a proactive searcher of that. They are proactive, but they take tiny little steps to get there. They're very sure-footed about the steps that they take. And this person could be doing that as a form of self-preservation, because they are feeling vulnerable about releasing and surrendering to that type of change or that type of control. They're also showing me that perhaps there could be a little bit of a slight distance here between. It's like kind of like a buffer zone that's coming through here as well. What are some of their thoughts and feelings surrounding their intentions towards pile number 2, please? I don't want to lose you, but I need more time. I'm going to put those together because I feel like that's important. It's like, I don't want to lose you, but I'll need more time. 4 and 4 is the 8 of Swords. They could shoot themselves in the foot, though. Sometimes we can't have our cake and eat it too. I am very terrified. I'm nervous. I'm overthinking. But we don't get to the 9 of Swords unless we're ruminating, unless we're stuck in some type of trench. What are their thoughts and feelings surrounding intentions towards pile number 2, please? They do have intentions of maintaining contact with you for physical purposes. They do have intentions to maintain the flirtation. Their fears are surrounding moving it into something more defined. They're afraid to define it because they're afraid to put the expectation out there. What are their intentions, please? Their thoughts and feelings. I miss you. Do you miss me? So they are emphasizing wanting to maintain that connection and even maintaining the emotional development, because they don't want to lose the opportunity. It says here, but I'm afraid to talk to you. I sometimes wonder if you care. And this could be their feelings that they're projecting at you, but you could feel this way about this person sometimes when you are talking to them. That could be why you even have the question and you were drawn to this reading, is because you want to know, what are their intentions with me? Because sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I can't tell. And it's because they themselves are still working that out. It's like the 8 of Swords. They put themselves in a limiting situation, perhaps even before they met you. I think we should see other people. Back of the deck says, but I'm coming, trust me, I do want you. And that is, it's so evident here. It's like, I think we should see other people, but I still want the opportunity with you. It's like, I want to save the opportunity, put it in my sack for later. We'll keep things loosey-goosey for now until maybe I develop that courage. But it all trickles down to courage. It says, I am coming, trust, I want to manifest this. I do want you, but I also think we should see other people in the same breath. So let's take a look at their actual actions towards you in the future, pile 2. What will their actual actions be towards pile 2 in the future? Now, of course, the future is very fluid. Spirit will give us a projection based on present investments and themes, but we can switch the future. We can micromanage our half of things. We can micromanage our intentions, our actions, our feelings about other people. What will their actions reflect, please? We have the Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We have the World here with the Magician coming out. We have the 2 of Swords. Can we clarify the Queen of Wands, please? What will their actual actions represent for pile number 2? What action will they take? We have the 2 of Wands, same position. We have the Lovers. along with the Page of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups. Back of the deck, we have the Fool, and we have the Sun. So Spirit is saying that their actual actions towards you are going to be very clarifying for you. Specifically, they're highlighting clarifying energies for you. They are speaking here about how this person could be communicating with other people in the future as well. Maybe the two of you aren't completely exclusive in this moment. And they say that when it comes to the emotional desires of your heart, or expanding us into a new emotional increase, or this Ace of Cups, initiating a new cycle, you may be waiting for that with their actions, because although they have goal orientation, you can see this person is kind of trying to hit the bullseye, but they've got a mask on. So it's kind of really difficult to hit that bullseye when we have a mask on. And right beside the bullseye is a broom, a clearance for growth. So what you do observe them in, or what you do observe of them in their actions, could be a lack of effort, could be them trying to decide between partners. I feel like you're learning more about them as you go. And what you learn might require you to make some clearance for your own growth. And even here, it's like she's not wearing red and white tights. She's now wearing black and white tights, or gray and white tights. And they're highlighting the Hermit. They're highlighting Virgo a lot. And they're highlighting the fear of loss, but maybe you taking on that challenge of facing that fear of loss and taking a risk because of what you observe. Because they're trying to get you to a really favorable outcome here. They're trying to get you to a place where you are initiating a new and romantic cycle for yourself, but they may need to get you through this crossroads first. Now, there is the possibility that this person will be able to take the leap of faith that's necessary to get to the world. But the Fool is necessary. We started that at the beginning of your reading. We mentioned that in order to achieve the success of a new emotional connection here, this person has to take that leap of faith towards clarity, towards desire. You may find that their desire to micromanage might keep their intentions at bay a little bit. So you may be waiting for them to implement, but this wait, this delay actually serves you very well, pile 2, because you get to decide then. If the clarity is showing itself, even if the clarity is saying that they're going to continue to explore with you, but maybe continue to explore elsewhere too, that's still information that you can use to call your energy back, to manifest positive changes for you, because you're being brought to the crossroads in the future of this connection. And Spirit says that your reward is going to be a new emotional start because of what you observe. Three of Wands. Because Spirit says that you're going to be looking to the future, but this person may not be 100% a part of that future. And they're also talking about, in some ways, and for some, this is going to be intentional, that they weren't supposed to be 100% a part of that future as well. And they want to assure you, pile 2, that they are still leading you to abundance. That everything you observe is supposed to be an asset to you. So even if the observation does sting a little bit for a little short period of time, if the delays sting, if the frustration sting, if the uncertainty stings, just know that it's just a truth they're trying to shine over top of you to offer you that step out. And abundance is still your birthright. They do see you propelling yourself, and they say that you're looking to the future, and in your future we have victory in your relationships. In your future we have abundance for you, pile 2. So Spirit says your work here now is to maintain your balance with what you're going to observe. Your strength will be in your composure, although it may be hard to maintain it if you have a lot of attraction here. Your strength will be in your composure. Can you tell me please about their actions in the future towards pile number 1, or pile number 2, I'm sorry. We have make a decision, number 11, and the Spirit does feel like you will be, they are supposed to make a decision, but we can't micromanage their decision. And because your guides are speaking to you today, they say that you may be forced to come to a crossroads where you decide what you're going to allow in and what you're not going to allow in. Making sure you trust in your intuition here. to guide you through that situation, despite how difficult it might be, because they're trying to let you see beyond this scope of what you're observing in this connection, because they see a bigger picture for you, Pile 3. And they promise you healing and infinite blessings. They say that you are the infinite blessing. A lot of Aquarius energy here. And they promise you better days on the way. They promise you victory in your relationships. It just may need some slight adjustment when it comes to this expectation or this connection. Let's get a charm bowl for pile number 2, please. Ice in the bowl. 3 of Cups reversed. The Devil, the 9 of Swords reversed. Now, they don't want you to take on energies or emotions or feelings that don't belong to you or that will carry a heavy burden for you. They say in this situation, this person maybe plays the field, likes to go out too much, likes to explore other options too much. They just have too much of that going out energy, and you may not find that there's enough support system here. Now, it is a reflection of them being stuck in a karmic trench, but it could also create a torment to you, like an emotional frustration, a torment, like insecurity. It's like we will adapt to other people's feelings and we'll catch it like a hot potato, and it could be creating a lot of insecurity for you. So a Spirit is just trying to highlight that perhaps this person doesn't have the capability to be a support system for us at this moment because of their inabilities. So they're asking you to detach from the ownership of that feeling that this person is trying to throw towards you. In the bowl today, let's get another little pinch. I feel like we didn't get hardly any. There we go. Okay, so we do have the diamond. Diamond in the rough. I also think about diamonds that are forged under pressure. They're highlighting the divine feminine. We have the lungs. They are reversed. I think about expression and somebody who can't express themselves fully. I feel like they're holding back. Yin yang. And we have healing for the divine feminine. So this is a recognition for Aquarius energy where we can detach from people that we want to be a part of our lives and journey to wholeness. We have baby shark. I do think of motherhood, of course, but I also think about taking advantage of opportunity. Sometimes the shark is a symbol for me of loss of practical things. And they want you to know that you have commitment cycles written in the stars, even if this one isn't supposed to move into commitment cycles. We have somebody who wants their cake and eat it too. It's like they want it all. Maybe they want to hold on to the opportunity, but they want to see other people at the same time. That may not be a good enough offer for you, Pile 3. So trust in your intuition. There's a hole in this shell to signify how your intuitive conversations have already begun. You can already listen to the notes of intuition to guide you towards a decision about this person in the present moment. Pile 2, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates with you. Drop a comment below. I would love to hear your story so we can get words of encouragement back to you. Be sure to hit your notification bell if you would like to be entered for your chance to win a free reading with me. You can also check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading. That link is below. I also have other links down there for Instagram, TikTok. I'm going to be doing a poll soon for you guys here on YouTube, asking if you guys would be interested in live readings. So be sure to drop your comment there. I'm just trying to get a gauge of what you guys would be interested in seeing next. But I hope you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Hello, pile number 3. You are drawn to the purple flower. You are also drawn to the Tower energy, and this is your reading. What is the person on your mind's intentions towards you versus their actual actions that they will take? Now, the Tower does speak about something we build with effort. This Tower specifically looks like a haunted house. So there could be something haunting this person that affects their empowerment, because you were drawn to the purple flower as well. Maybe this is also something that affects your empowerment. The future, as it stands in this connection, you worry about it, and it could be affecting you or haunting you in this moment. So let's take a look here and see. I'm going to use the Romance Tarot to start your reading here. Starting with their intentions on the left-hand side. What are their intentions towards pile number 3, please? I just got an image of ice cream, so that could be something significant to you. If that resonates with you, please take it. If it doesn't, you can leave it. They just showed me ice cream melting. 6 of Wands with the Page of Swords. The 8 of Wands. Oh my, and there's the Tower falling. We have the Ten of Wands. Back of deck, they're already showing me the Nine of Pentacles. You can see it's like a spotlight being shone down on the floor here. Can we clarify, please, the Six of Wands and the Page of Swords? We have the King of Pentacles. The Strength, Leo energy. Ace of Pentacles. Back of the deck, we do have the Knight of Swords. And we have the Sun. I like these intentions, Pal 3. I do. I think that this person, first of all, they do have intentions of a physical relationship with you. If that's already happening, then they're excited about that. That's kind of what's making their... It's like a crumbling energy of their resistance. It's crumbling. It's like they can't resist you, or they're having a hard time resisting you. And I feel like they try. To be honest with you, the Knight of Swords is somebody who wants action in the way that they want it. They're charging forward with their own ideas and their own interpretations. But sometimes there's more information to come. And it's like, I often think of like the Knight of Swords rushing down a road, and then our higher self chasing after him, saying, but there's more information before you jump to conclusions. And they're like, yeah, I got it. But that's what it feels like. This person may be coming in with a little bit of guarded energy because they're trying to protect themselves from momentum. Because I feel like there's a lot of good intentions here. They have a fear of the unknown, but they still want opportunity with you within that fear. In the same breath, they'll face it, I feel like. I feel like in this moment, they're telling themselves, I'm just gathering information. I'm exploring this connection. I don't know where it's going to take me. They know they want it to go into something physical. They also know, and I feel like this is the type of person that if it goes to something physical, this is not just the type of person that only plays the field for sexual relationships. That's not their bag. This is the type of person that if it goes to that realm, it means something. Like, I feel like this is somebody who does like the idea of commitment cycles, who does like the idea of being committed. Does it scare them? Absolutely. I feel like as well, in the same breath, it does scare them. I'd like to further clarify this Tower energy, please. Because there could be, again, other investment that they've made in the past that have haunted them. They could be a little gun shy of going into full-fledged relationships right now, and because of past relationships and how they've played out. There's the Tower again. It's, to be honest with you, it's like their intentions. I keep hearing that sound or that song from TikTok that says, I hope I don't fall. That's what I keep hearing. I hope I don't fall. Because they want a Tower moment with you. They want an exciting, explosive moment with you. They want sexual energy with you. That's part of their intentions in the present moment. But they know that within that, we have the 8 and the 10, with this, the moon energy of Scorpio. They know that this could create a lot of momentum. They know that this could create the necessity to release some of their fear to allow that momentum to carry them into something more. Because the first position card is the Six of Wands, which is victory in a relationship, a reason to celebrate in a relationship. In this case, they're in a boat and they're heading towards the dock. So it's like docking myself in perhaps a commitment cycle. But I also feel like in this moment, they're telling themselves, I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of change. Yeah, here's Knight of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune that fell to the floor. I don't know if I'm ready for that type of change, but it's going to create that type of change. And I feel like they know it. They can anticipate it in some way. Back of deck is the Hermit and the Justice. I feel like they met you at a time when they intended to just be loosey-goosey, intended to be free, intended to not take things too seriously. And so there's a little bit of a frustration or a grumpiness that comes in from them about, you know, why am I meeting such a great person now when I just want to play the field? Or why am I meeting such a perfect person for me now when I'm feeling so uncertain and I'm not ready for commitment cycles? So there's just something really powerful about the attraction that they feel that's fueling all of these intentions towards the desires, towards exploring this connection more. They want the expectation, or they want the communication to continue in the future. They want the opportunity to be there. And if they keep moving forward in the way that they are, it's going to reveal itself anyway. It all comes out in the wash. Their vulnerability might come out. They could fall for you. I feel like they're almost afraid of falling for you, but it's because they're haunted by an old haunted house. Let's get some thoughts and feelings surrounding their intentions, please, towards pile number 3. What are their thoughts and feelings surrounding their current intentions towards pile 3, please? Because it's like they're raring to go. That's what I just heard with this horse that's kind of rearing up. They're raring to go. But it's like they didn't anticipate to meet such a... It's like such a contender for commitment cycles. They didn't expect to meet someone like you. It says here, I know you feel the same. Connected here to, you make me feel at home. And I know you feel the same. This is relationship. This is security. They've thought about this. They've thought about how attractive you are. They thought about how comfortable you make them. And I feel like, again, all of the good things almost trigger them to feeling unnerved by the potential here in this situation. I am tired of holding back, but I feel like they are still in a healing cycle. With the Four of Swords, there's still a slight defense that they feel about their intentions versus actions. And they, honestly, it's like even their higher self says, why are you bothering? Why are you holding back? This is far from being over. An acknowledgement with the death energy that this could transform itself into something so much bigger. Am I ready for this type of opportunity? This is all I have to give right now. The Page of Wands, speaking about exploration and thirst and fire and drive and really wanting you. Their intentions are to have a physical connection. If you aren't already there, that's what they want. That's what they're hoping for. They don't realize what a gateway drug this is going to be to perhaps a lot more. And we'll see what their actions show. It says, I couldn't catch you because I fell too. Tower, tower, tower. That's like the 3rd time we've seen the tower for you. 4th time we've seen the tower for you. Pile 3. Because this is about epiphanies and things that light up for us just for a moment with the tower energy. It's like a lightning bolt that lights up the path, but it doesn't stay lit forever. So we just take that one step. It says here, I've kept so much of myself hidden, and I would do anything for you. It's coming in the reversal. I was the happiest I've ever been. I feel like this person could have gone through a really terrible breakup in the past, or a divorce, or just an upheaval of some kind. They are gun shy. They're saying right now, all I have to give is this passionate approach, this passionate exploration where I'm gathering information, but they're also learning more about themselves and what they're capable of. And ultimately it says, I couldn't catch you because I'm falling too. It's like, what do I do if I can't catch you because I'm falling too? So they're holding back a lot of these fears as well in the present moment. Let's take a look here at their actual actions towards pile number 3, please. I'm going to actually move this deck out of the way because this next deck is pretty big. So we'll just put this over here. Sorry for the shake. Their actions towards pile, King of Wands, towards pile number 3, please. Intentions versus their actions towards pile 3. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups. Back of deck is already the Queen of Swords. A lot of Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy coming through here. 8 of Wands. The 6 of Wands. I'm chuckling because of the similarities here and the momentum that I'm feeling. We have the Hanged Man. We also have the Knight of Wands here in the back of the deck with the 6 of Cups. Now, I can't deny for someone watching, there is a mention of children. This person perhaps has children, so please take that as it resonates. That won't be for everyone, so please take the messages as they resonate and leave behind those that do not feel right to you. What I love about this is that their actions over here, like their intentions are to explore this, to have a physical relationship with you. They may feel like that's a safe zone for them. The truth is that this safe zone is going to be a launching pad towards further connection, deeper connection here. I feel like the two of you are going to move into a relationship, but it's going to be, it's like the byway is the passion. They're showing the tulips all linked up together. There's a sexual reference there. There's a passion that's coming in your connection that could lead us to so much more than we bargained for. So much more than we bargained for. This person, I feel like, again, it's the physical momentum between the two of you that's giving them the confidence to feel better and feel secure and feel like they're ready to explore what this has to offer. I feel like there's someone watching who this person or they are worried about what other people think. Maybe when it comes to timing, about like moving on quickly from one round to another. There's just something about them fearing the opinions of other people. Maybe even connected to the Six of Cups and children energy. So again, take that as it resonates. But they are surrendering to the passion, which is going to unveil a deeper emotional connection with you. It's going to unveil what you have to offer. It's going to unveil new builds, I feel. And at this point, I feel like the Tower shifts towards success we build with effort, because this is moving into a relationship in the future, Pile 3. And it's a beautiful momentum. And it actually it sort of illustrates or sort of communicates that this person actually keeps themselves waiting for a good thing. You know, by taking this route, they keep themselves waiting for the beautiful outcome of the security that you help them feel. There's victory for the two of you, but it's going to be the passion that helps coax this person back to joy and back to a feeling of security that they can apply to this connection at that time. Because look at the beautiful energies, Knight of Wands, the Six of Cups, and then we have the beautiful Empress, but it has everything to do with the Fool, Death Cycles, and the Four of Wands. I feel like there's so much more to come for you, Pile 3. So don't be afraid of where it's launching from. Fire is a very passionate and powerful element in tarot. It's the most powerful element in tarot. It ignites all change. It can consume us, yes, if we let it, but it can also propel us forward. It's like a fuse. And this passion that they are intending to apply towards you is the fuse that's going to take the two of you into relationship cycles. And there's nothing wrong with that. Let it carry you there. They are facing their kind of fear of loss, but they're using passion to try to block out that truth. It's like they're allowing themselves to go down a passionate route with you, not realizing where it's going to carry them. And it's very, very abundant. So don't let your ghosts of the past interrupt and haunt you if you see this person, you know, focused on passion, focused on that exploration. Don't internalize that, because Spirit says that's the fuse that they're using in this person to help to promote a lot of change. We have here renewal of peace. The 13, death energy we saw here as we go down the pathway here. Change, and there's the Emperor, Four of Wands, and then the Emperor, Seven of Cups. I love that. Empress and Emperor energy. There, for some watching, this could move well beyond the physical phase, well beyond the initiation of a new romantic relationship, and it could go towards maybe even commitment cycles. This is leading to change. It may take some time to get there. Spirit isn't promising that this is going to be an overnight process, but it sure looks like a lot of fun. We have here infinite blessings await you. I just saw taking a pause, and we also have here you are worth it. This came up in pile number 1 as well, and taking the leap of faith. This is beautiful. I feel like they are going to take a leap of faith. Their version of leaping in faith, though, is continuing to explore it even though they feel insecure. That's their version of the leap of faith. You may also have to step outside of your comfort zone to explore your version, to start to chip away at your confidence if you have any confidence issues, to give yourself the permission to surrender to what is here in this connection and surrender to the flow of where that's going to carry you. Beautiful energy for you, pile 3. Advice for pile number 3 in the bowl today, please. 3 of Wands. The Death reverse. The 3 of Wands and the Knight of Swords are both in a state of limbo. We had the Knight of Swords here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This person, it's in this moment, it's like they don't want to look towards the future. despite the fact that they should be looking towards the future because you're in it. They are sort of stuck in this state of inertia. They're stuck in this feeling of helplessness in this moment. But this connection, the fire of this connection, could exactly be the ignition that gets everything into motion, because they're haunted by old things. Oh, we've got a lot in the bowl for you today, pile number 3. We have here, morning now has had its time for the divine feminine, making sure that we're moving forward. The tower has fallen. We have the tower multiple times. It's even in your bowl today. This could lead to permanent change. Towers are things we build with effort. You could build a connection here with effort. This could lead to permanent change. Making the best out of a negative situation with the lemon, making lemonade. There are challenges to overcome, but none of them are insurmountable. Communication will be the key to success. You, the divine feminine, creating thirst here with the cactus. I just heard succulent. Chipping away at a cool exterior. They are highlighting Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy for the divine masculine here. So you could be using that ice pick. We have healing of the heart, chakra. Also, I think of hospital nursing connection. We have, I hear the song Blue by Leanne Rimes. It's playing for the divine masculine. Lonely. This person's lonesome is what I heard. Lonesome for you. And they're kind of stuck in that mentality that they're in a place of healing right now. The letter Q. I love you to the moon and back. I do think of, that's a quote from a Sam McBratney children's book. So take that as it resonates. Also speaking about release. And we have the DNA helix. I often think of that, but I think of the Kundalini awakening as well. Whoopsie. Pile number 3, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates. I'm praying for you always. Your guides are walking with you, no matter what path you choose to take, of course. If you would like to be entered for your chance to win a free reading, be sure to drop your comment below and hit your notification bell. You can also check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading if you feel called to. And I mentioned this in pile 1 and pile 2. I am trying to gauge the interest on YouTube about starting live readings. So be sure to drop your comment if you would be interested in live readings. You can also check out my link for Instagram and for TikTok down there as well, and I like to post over there too, so be sure to check that out. But I hope that you have a beautiful day, and I hope you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage.